Hey guys, Jen Ferguson here with Artistic Painting Studio, and today's project is going to be working on a pair of jeans with one of our stamping rollers. So come join me for a fun project. Okay guys, we are going to have some fun with a pair of my old jeans, okay? These are some Hudson's. We'll see if I can still fit into them. I'm hoping, okay? I haven't tried yet, but I've got the legs kind of laid out here because that's the part that I'm going to do, and we're going to use one of our fabulous stamping rollers. This is the chrysanthemum pattern. And I'm going to show you guys how to do this. This is going to be fun. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm just going to throw this up here. We're just going to have all kinds of stuff in my way, but this should work. I've got just an old serving tray. You can find these at any kind of like restaurant supply. You can also grab probably your old cookie sheets that you're ready to throw away. But I'm going to use some press and seal and cover the whole tray, okay? And the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want to have to clean up the tray, okay? When I'm done, I'll just be able to throw that press and seal away, and cleanup is going to be a lot faster. Okay, I just grabbed some of our Deco Art, okay? It's by Americana. It's light buttermilk. And I'm probably only going to need one of these jars. And then I am going to mix in some fabric medium that will help the acrylic to stay and also to stay softer, okay, on to the fabric. So I'm just going to load out. I mean, these bottles only have 2 ounces, so that's really not a lot of paint, okay? And we're going to grab some of this fabric medium, and I think it's like 2 parts paint, 1 part medium. So we're going to put some of that out and get that mixed together. I'm just going to use a paintbrush and mix it here on my serving plate. Okay, that should be good. And you're going to find these serving plates are great for working with the rollers, okay? It's probably been the best thing that I've ever found. Okay, so our paint's ready to go. Now we're going to get our handle. Okay, so this is our stamping roller handle. First thing we're going to do is put in the foam applicator, okay? And that goes to the back, and just make sure it's spinning. And now we're going to go ahead and load the roller. Now you don't want to go this direction because the front bars are just going to go right into the surface, okay? So you kind of have to have this pretty perpendicular to your surface. And I'm just going to roll back and forth a couple of times. Try to make sure all areas look like it's covered. And get that paint worked in there. Now, the other thing I want to show you, these foam rollers are not the full thickness. They're only like, not even probably quite a ½ inch thick. So there's not a ton of paint that's going to go into them, okay? So that should be good to start. Now, we're going to go ahead and get our pattern roller loaded in. So we don't want the foam roller to fall out. So I always keep my fingers kind of pinched around the pins that are on the end as I put the pattern roller in, okay? And having it set against something hard surface so the bottom pins are staying in place is really a good idea. Now, I like to preload the roller. So I'm just going to grab some paper, okay, and just roll a couple times so that the pattern has paint on it. So that is ready to go. Now let's just do one leg at a time and just have some fun here, okay? I'm sure that the seams are probably going to give me a little run for my money, but I'm just not going to worry about it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I am just going to go ahead and roll up the leg. And I'm going to kind of go at an angle because I want it to stop and see what we get. Oh, look how fun that is. And being that it's acrylic, we're not putting this on thick, that should dry pretty fast, okay? Let's make sure, I'm going to get a paper towel here because I hit the paper. I want to make sure that that doesn't get somewhere on the other leg. And let's get the other leg out here. These were folded weird, and it seems like I'm having a hard time getting it to be seam to seam, okay? There we go. That looks a little bit better. Trying to just get it flat, because the flatter it is, the easier it is going to be able to paint. Now I did the inside, so I'm going to do the same thing. And in between, when the roller is just sitting, I will just kind of roll it back and forth a couple times on this plate, okay, the serving plate, because that way I know the paint's fresh and ready to go again. And again, I want to go towards the inside here, but I got a crease that's giving me a little run for my money. So let's go that way, and let's get the other leg out of our way. And now we have two legs done. These are going to be so fun. Okay, so our first leg is probably just about dry enough, okay? We're going to do our best to flip these over and get both sides, because I think that is just going to be too fun. So I would allow these to dry overnight before you're going to put them in the washer, okay? I don't think it'd be a big deal, just let them dry and wear them, but definitely give it some dry time before you go and throw them into the washer. Okay, I'm just tickled pink. These are just going to be so much fun, okay? And let's get our other leg over here. Okay, again, trying to make sure. Now, it looks like I accidentally hit the pattern there, so I'm going to try to make sure that that just gets incorporated. Let's get these flipped over so we'll make my boo-boo work, okay? So we're just going to go maybe a little bit higher and just make sure I bring that in once again. Okay, roll here first. And let's just roll up that leg. And there we go. Okay, guys, we're talking fast, simple, and fun project. I'm going to have some jeans that are definitely going to have a boho look. Both legs are slightly different, but I think that's just the fun of it. And I hope that you will break out one of these rollers and have some fun with your clothing as well. Thanks for joining me, guys. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me today for this fun tutorial of using a stamping roller on our jeans. They're not perfect, but they're sure going to be fun. So for a complete list of all the materials and supplies, check the description below, and also make sure to hit that subscribe button. And that way you won't miss any of our upcoming tutorials. Thank you guys.